Come on, get in, lads. What a flipping win yesterday for Newcastle down at West Ham's London Stadium. Of course, we come away 3-2 winners. Like I said in the video yesterday after the match, I did say that, the last time this happened, Newcastle won 3-2, and it was Henri Savat, Modiami and Christian Atsu scoring the goals down in London, and we win 3-2 again yesterday. Of course, this time Kieran Clark, Federico Fernandez and John Joe Shelvey scoring the goals. Absolutely sensational goal by John Joe Shelvey, 30-yard free kick into the back of the net. Just before that, though, in the first half, Kieran Clark opened the scoring for on the 16th minute from an absolutely sensational header caught at the back post and beat Roberto in goal for West Ham. Then just 6 minutes after, 22nd minute of the game, up jumps the Argentine centre-back Federico Fernandez and bangs away another goal for Newcastle, putting Newcastle 2-0 up with 22 minutes gone. At this point, I am absolutely out of my mind excited with the way things are going in the match, for Newcastle. And then we'll go in at half-time with 2-0 up. And then, of course, it gets around to the 51st minute, just 6 minutes after the start of the second half. And John Joe Shelvey scores from a free kick, 30-yard free kick past Roberto. He just completely leaves him absolutely standing with this free kick. He can't even get close to it. And Newcastle's now 3-0 up. With 51 minutes gone in the game. And then, of course, West Ham get themselves a little goal back from Balbuena, which isn't the best goal, to be honest. It was kind of a cheap goal by West Ham, but, I'm not really bothered, to be honest, at this point, because Newcastle's 3-1 up. We're on the verge of about to win the game. And then, of course, on the 90th minute, Robert Snodgrass gets an absolute sensational goal. You've got to give it a run for the way he took that ball down and smashed it into the back of the net. It was absolutely sensational. You've got to appreciate the way that goal went into the back of the net for Robert Snodgrass. But this win, of course, takes Newcastle 15th in the Premier League table. That means that we are now 4 points above the relegation zone going into the game next week, which is against Bournemouth at St James's Park. Of course, Bournemouth won against Man United yesterday as well at the Vitality Stadium, so they're going to be on high spirits going into the game against us at ours. So we're going to have to keep a very, very strong head going into that game. Like I always say, Eddie Howe is an excellent manager. He knows how to set his team up well. And if you watch the match, if you watch the Premier League predictions video on the channel, I did predict that Bournemouth would win that game yesterday against Man United. That is how confident I was with Eddie Howe's tactical ability as a manager as well. And especially with the way Man United's been playing in this season, not the best like they used to be when Ferguson was the manager. But anyway, enough about that. Newcastle won yesterday 3-2 against West Ham, 4 points clear of the relegation zone. Let us know your thoughts down in the comments below. As always, remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all next time. How are the lads?